heavy-duty robotaxi competition for Waymo? Let's find out right now. Uber plus Lucid plus Nuro, the new robotaxi power trio. So Uber is no stranger to robotaxis, are they? From 2016 to 2020, Uber began early robotaxi trials in Pittsburgh, San Francisco, and Tempe, Arizona, using modified Ford Fusions and Volvo XC90s with safety drivers. However, in 2018, there was a setback. A fatal crash in Tempe caused Uber to pause its self-driving efforts. By 2021, it sold its advanced technology group to Aurora. Huge Aurora news on Tuesday. Check it out. Since then, Uber has taken a partnership-first strategy, collaborating globally instead of building proprietary autonomous vehicle tech. So what is this new joint venture? Uber announced a multi-$100 million investment into Lucid and Nuro, securing a strategic stake in both. The plan is to purchase at least 20,000 Lucid Gravity SUVs outfitted with Nuro's Level 4 autonomy system called the Nuro Driver over 6 years. For where Waymo is at and how many vehicles it has and has coming, see my video of about a month ago. Lucid provides the EV platform, the long-range luxury Gravity SUV. Nuro supplies the autonomous stack, and Uber handles robotaxi operation and global integration. So how close is this? The first prototypes are being tested right now in Nuro's Las Vegas proving grounds. They will launch in a major U.S. city in 2026. So what's a little more detail on the tech side? The Lucid Gravity SUV has about a 450-mile range, redundant vehicle controls, and a spacious and luxurious interior. This makes it ideal for a high-utilization robotaxi use. Meanwhile, the Nuro Driver software is vehicle agnostic. It'll work on any vehicle. Level 4 autonomy, built with simulation, redundancy, and safety case validation protocols. Finally, Uber brings fleet ops, licensing, app integration, and a huge rider network, currently with over 34 million trips a day across 70 countries. So that obviously gives this venture a huge jump start. So what's the full time frame for this project? Again, first urban rollout in a major city in 2026, probably late 26, with full scaling of 20,000 vehicles across multiple markets by 2032. The vehicles will be owned and operated by Uber or fleet partners. These are not driver-supplied cars. So how does this shape up against their competition? Principally Waymo, who's already running Level 4 fully driverless robotaxis in Phoenix, San Francisco, LA, Miami, and Austin with over 250,000 rides a week. So Waymo is already at scale at 250,000 fully autonomous rides a week. There's also Tesla, which launched its robotaxi in Austin in June of 2025, so very recently, using FSD cameras only. But per my prior short, safety incidents have drawn federal regulatory scrutiny. And finally, of course, there's other players. GM's Cruise is still going after its pause. Uber is partnered overseas with Baidu Apollo and Lyft robo-shuttles with Mobileye in late 2026. So a storm of fully autonomous urban vehicles are coming next year. So what are the opportunities for Uber, Lucid, and Nuro? Obviously, Uber's existing user base rapidly scales adoption with the Robotaxis integrating seamlessly into the existing ecosystem. While from Lucid, this long-range EV plus autonomous operations equals higher asset utilization and lower cost. So even with the advantages, there are challenges. There's regulatory complexity. Approvals vary state by state in the U.S. Liability, safety certification, and insurance issues are still unresolved. That issue there is exactly why it has taken Waymo so long to scale. But they're there now. There's also tech risk and public acceptance. Waymo has a very strong safety record. The Nuro Lucid system must prove its reliability in real-world chaos. And then Uber has to deal with driver sentiment. Many Uber drivers currently believe autonomous vehicle adoption is still far away and plan to migrate to delivery roles like, grocery delivery, restaurant food delivery, which they've been doing for years now. So what does all this mean? What are the potential outcomes? If successful, Uber could emerge as the first major large-scale rider-facing robotaxi network, marking an inflection point in urban mobility. And by the way, there's a whole other thing going on with other autonomous vehicles, full-size city buses, and mid-size transportation shuttles bigger than the Waymo or Uber cars, but smaller than city buses, all from numerous companies. Well advanced already. Lucid, which has a relatively new vehicle brand, gains stability via investment and scale, the 20,000 vehicles, while Nuro transitions from delivery bots on college and corporate campuses to passenger autonomous vehicles. The legacy players like Waymo and Cruise will be pressured to innovate or partner further. But if problems occur, consumer trust and regulatory backlash could stall Uber's deployment. Final take, Uber's Lucid-Nuro Robotaxi initiative is the biggest strategic push by Uber back into autonomy. With deep financial bets, world-class hardware, and global infrastructure, they're aiming high. Will they catch Waymo, or will the Robotaxi dream stall? Drop your comments below. Let me know what you think. Really appreciate your comments and interaction. But urban mobility is set to change radically over the next 5 years. And furthermore, something I've talked about before has come to fruition that is going to impact other areas starting immediately in autonomous vehicles. Look for a post this week with that breaking news. So thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Also, please support us on Patreon. We're getting regular monthly support now on Patreon. It's very helpful. Thank you, but we need more. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.